Can you break down maybe one of those examples in terms of how the idea got started, maybe the inciting incident that moved you into that deciding, making the switch, and some of the other pieces of what might be covered in a switch interview?
Sure. Maybe here I have a fantastic example that may take a little bit to get out, but um, I have a friend. She has a wedding dress business. Here,
Okay.
the switch isn't from dress A to B,
Okay.
but it's in how the dress would be purchased. So
Okay.
her business has a try at home experience rather than
Okay.
going to the boutique and trying on four dresses over 60 minutes. Women
Okay.
are able to order dresses to their home
Okay.
and over the course of 72 hours can try on the dress as many times as they want with whoever
Sure.
they want.
Sure.
And it's a very, in her eyes, modern way to experience the dress purchase process. Now,
Sure.
her instinct originally was that modern women of all types are confident in their ability to buy things online
Mm,
and that they're willing in 2024 to make that decision, and so she can just name a couple grievances people have had with the boutique, and people will naturally map her solution to their context
okay.
and make the transition to using her service or buying her dresses in this way.
Okay.
And I pushed back and I said, I think that this trade, the old way, the boutique, for the new way, buying it over the internet, but specifically with a try at home experience of a boutique quality dress,
Sure.
would only happen in very narrow contexts where that trade made sense to the woman in the context in which they were living.
Mm,
We did 12 or 15 of these interviews, and there were three clusters of women.
okay.
Cluster one were women who lived 3, 4, 5 hours from the big city.
Okay.
There was a boutique nearby. It was run by a 75-year-old, well intentioned woman. The inventory felt quite dated, and so
Okay.
they wanted the access to that big city dress where they were. They considered the logistics of getting the friends to go up to Atlanta, Chicago, New
Uh,
York for the weekend, but
yeah.
it didn't work out. And so Tina's, my friend's service, allowed them to have access to those wonderful boutique dresses in their current context without the commitment of a purchase from minute one.
Got it.
Cluster two, a much bigger cluster, in my opinion, is women who felt uncomfortable at the boutique. They were
Mm,
indecisive. They couldn't make a
mm,
decision in 60 minutes. They didn't like being the center of attention. They didn't have
got it.
friends to go with to the boutique.
They might have
So,
felt
where
rushed.
should, sure, where could they experience this that would be better? Their safest, most comfortable place, their apartment, house, bedroom, their
Yep.
mirror.
Yep.
Um,
Their
they
lighting.
could try it on three times a day for 3 days. Really build confidence and conviction this is the right choice.
Sure.
Waves of friends coming over,
Sure.
all the different ways to allow them to feel comfortable with this dress. The third cluster had to do with the pandemic originally,
Mm,
that buying a wedding dress is a team sport.
okay.
It involves multiple generations, mom, grandma.
Yeah.
And so, but during the pandemic, it was a bride alone going to the
Mm,
boutique.
mm,
And so, taking it out of the boutique into the home in this way allowed a bubble and multiple generations to keep that team together and to keep that experience together. I thought this was a pandemic thing, and then I got married. And my wife's mother, my
yeah.
mother in law,
Yeah.
has mobility issues.
I
She
see.
could not go to four boutiques on a Saturday afternoon.
Sure.
It would have been strenuous for her. And so we were able to restore the team to keep the team together. We had a tea party in our, I wasn't there, but a tea party in our living room.
Sure.
All the women came over, all the friends. Everyone tried